What's going on? Coming to you this week from Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam, where I just played in an international softball tournament. It was 6 games in the last 2 days in some pretty humid, high heat environments. So I'm pretty exhausted. You can see I got a little sunburn on my nose. Should have reapplied. But I've got magnesium, my slow mag. I've got my BCAAs, my EAAs, and I've put an uncomfortably large amount of salt in this one because yesterday I had to go buy this salt bag at like a Circle K convenience store right down the street from my hotel because I think it's the added muscle to my body that is just producing so much heat internally when I'm running around and just playing. I just sweat profusely. Like I just cannot keep enough water in. Literally, I can take my jersey off and wring it out. Like probably if I captured it, like maybe up to here, like every 20 minutes. And I've been salting my food a lot. I've been trying to have some high sodium content foods with noodle bowls, noodle cups, that kind of stuff. And yeah, I've just been struggling big time to stay hydrated. My legs have cramped both days. Thankfully, it was towards the end of the days, so it didn't impact performance too much until the end. But I think just like from a thermodynamics standpoint, the added muscle, I mean, clearly there's more friction, more volume, more heat. So I guess I'm having a hard time regulating my core temperature when the external environment is also very hot and humid. Because, I mean, there's a lot of people out there sweating, but I'm drenched. Like my jersey is stuck to me. When I have my hat on, I'm literally pouring sweat off the brim of my hat, like a constant stream. And I don't think that's quite necessarily normal. So yeah, I'm just gonna spend the next little while here hydrating, salting, I guess. But yeah, our team did pretty good on day one. We came out and won some clutch games, and not so hot on day two, but it was a fun experience with a team that I've never played with before. And I've been to Ho Chi Minh to play this tournament previously, and typically during the rainy season, it's still hot, but the rain cools things off, and it's usually like 3 or 4 storms a day. This weekend, we had no rain until like the very end of the afternoon. So when the sun was out, it was just baking me. So yeah, that was a bit of a challenge, but overall, you know, I'll get back to hydrated, and that'll be fine. The positive side of this weekend, which is pretty cool, is a lot of the players in these tournaments traveled to multiple tournaments in different cities throughout the year. And when I played in Jakarta back at the end of May, which is 3 months ago, a couple of the players that were there came up to me and said that they could definitely notice that I have gained size in that time frame. So that's really cool to hear, especially when it's unprompted. So it's hard for me to see visually in the mirror. Like I know what the scale is saying, and you know I can see very minute progress. But when you see yourself every day, it's hard to notice. When you have a 3-month gap and people have an image of you in their memory, and now you update that view of you, it's cool to see that the progress is noticeable. Let's see, I fly back to Johannesburg on Tuesday. So because my team didn't do that well today, we only lasted 2 of the 3 days in the tournament, which is unfortunate, but that means I have time to get a workout in, flush the system, get my body back into an anabolic mode, because right now I'm just in a no energy, run all day, sweat all day kind of mode. And yeah, I don't want to be like that anymore. So 3 days is good enough. Back to the gym. So I guess that's it. I'm going to fly back Tuesday, and I'll jump back on the wagon with my coach on Wednesday. So yeah, I'll come back to you then. See you later.